On April 10, a new repatriation flight carrying 178 Venezuelan nationals touched down in their home country, marking another step in the ongoing repatriation efforts. This marks the 12th such flight to arrive in Venezuela from the United States, with a brief stopover in Honduras. The Venezuelan government, led by President Nicolas Maduro, has been calling for more women and children to be sent back home, as part of an effort to reunite families displaced by years of economic and political turmoil. Upon arrival, the returning migrants were greeted by Diosdado Cabello, Venezuela's Minister of Interior Relations, Justice and Peace. In his statement, Cabello emphasized that none of the returnees were linked to the infamous Tren de Aragua gang, a key point of contention in the broader migration debate.
We've demanded, the U.S., to send women and children back to Venezuela because they said they sent men, as they were sending people with criminal records, and all of them belong to the Tren de Aragua gang. We've proved, there's no doubt, nobody dares to doubt what we said from the very beginning. They haven't sent any single member of Tren de Aragua, anyone. We'll see the ones that come now after the exhaustive check we do. Then their U.S. excuse is that they had to move out criminals. Which criminals? We're still demanding them to send back women and children. This is 12th flight that we've made this year since we started bringing Venezuelans back. 12 flights, 2,366 fellow nationals, including the ones that arrived today. In today's flight, there are 178 Venezuelans, of which 16 are women and 162 men arriving in our country. They're flying from the United States to Honduras and, now, to Venezuela.
Since the beginning of the repatriation flights, 2,366 Venezuelans have returned, with authorities stressing that these flights are part of a broader agreement between the governments of Venezuela and the United States. Meanwhile, in the United States, a legal development unfolded on Wednesday, April 9. U.S. judges announced they would impose new limits on President Trump's attempts to deport alleged Venezuelan gang members, following a decision by the U.S. Supreme Court that struck down a broad ban on these removals. These repatriation flights, operated by Venezuela's state-owned airline Conavisa, are part of the ongoing diplomatic efforts between Washington and Caracas.